How could anybody blow through upwards of $50 million? Well, start with a fetish for silverware and sheets, throw in a few other big-ticket items, and mix with some bad luck, and there you have it. It happened to superstar Toni Braxton, and Nick Watt has the confessions of this fallen star who's now happily on the rise.
Unbreak my heart, say you love me again.
Who hasn't sung along to that? What a classic. That was 16 years ago when Toni Braxton was bathing in the glow of Grammy glory. Unbreak My Heart topped the charts for 11 weeks. That was then, and this is now.
I think I'm gonna dance.
She's still got it, but you will not believe all that's happened along the road. Divorce, life-threatening illness, career troughs, and bankruptcy. Twice.
I have my moments, I have my days, good days and bad days. I can't deny it.
The good days began in 1992, when Toni exploded onto the music scene, garnering a host of awards.
Toni Braxton.
Toni Braxton.
Toni Braxton.
A global superstar, loving the good times while they lasted.
Thank you. That was my high. Performing, that's the best feeling. The attention is what gives me joy.
And then the lifestyle is incidental.
The perks are lovely. I can't deny the perks. They're great. I mean, in the beginning, it's all new. Anything new, you want it all.
The trouble was, while her records were selling millions, she was only taking home thousands.
170 million in sales, and you got $1,972? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
A measly $2,000, that's all Braxton says she got from her first contract. The record label took a big slice of the pie.
I don't understand how that's feasible.
What happens is they'll give you an advancement on the next record, and then the next record, so you kind of stay in debt in a sense.
And that, says Braxton, is what brought on bankruptcy #1 back in 1998. Well, that and a serious home decor addiction, a bank-busting flatware habit.
You perhaps slightly lost touch with reality.
I love dishes and house things, so I kind of lost it a little bit on the houseware. Plates and Fabergé.
That's
and
not very rock and roll, though, is it?
No, it's not very rock and roll. See, I'm a boring rock star. I'm a boring one. But that kind of stuff, the girly things, oh yeah, that's what I indulged in.
Really?
Oh yeah, and sheets and 1,000 count, thread count, all that.
That's about the weirdest.
I'm a little odd, fickle.
In 2000, armed with a new record deal guaranteeing her millions of dollars, Toni returned to prominence, even performing at the Super Bowl. But success was short-lived. Her next 3 albums only sold a few 100,000 copies each.
There have been albums that don't sell.
Those
how do you deal with that?
That's like that one-night stand you don't want to talk about. You don't want anyone to know about those records that didn't do well. I have a few of those.
Bad sales, so what?
All right, Las Vegas!
Toni took her music directly to the fans. The Vegas Review Show. And then 18 months later, a startling turn of events.
The doctors told me that I would never be able to perform. They said 1 or 2 songs here and there occasionally.
Braxton was diagnosed with microvascular angina, a narrowing of vessels in the heart, and later lupus, an hereditary autoimmune disease that killed her uncle. Her self-financed Vegas comeback was over.
The Vegas show, I just renewed all my contracts with all my vendors. And then a month later, I got sick.
Cue bankruptcy #2, with reported debts upwards of a staggering $50 million.
The issue is that there was like $15,000 owed to Tiffany. And that makes people think.
But some of the things you read aren't true, because I heard that I owed BMW too, and I don't own a BMW. But I cared what my audience thought about me.
In what sense?
Because you're supposed to be smarter.
And so I suppose it must annoy you that people like me ask you about it.
No, because I get to tell my story. Depending on how you edit it. Where's the edit? I'm joking.
The Grammy winner was so desperate to unbreak her bank account that she was driven to, well, nearly to nudity.
There's nothing wrong with doing Playboy. I mean, the women are beautiful. I thought about it.
I mean, the money must have been tempting.
The money was tempting, but I'm thinking, I have kids, I have a son, I have boys. What are their friends gonna say? I saw it. Denim and Diesel's mom knockers. That's not a good thing.
But before you shed tears for this diva, a reality check. When a big deal like Braxton goes bust, she doesn't wind up living in a Motel 6 and working the night shift at a diner. So don't feel too bad for her. Her sister Tracy doesn't.
Is this what it means to be bankrupt? Sign me up. Did you see the size of that pool?
She still lives in Bel Air.
You have to see outside.
That's Braxton Family Values, the reality show on WeTV that she uses to tell her side of her story.
Very fortunate my bankruptcy situation worked out really great for me.
Indeed it did. The federal bankruptcy court discharged most of Braxton's debt, although she says she now keeps a tighter grip on the Gucci purse strings.
I have to monitor myself because I'm definitely on a budget.
Now, in order to support her 2 children, Toni, like many others, is out on the global private gig circuit. It's lucrative.
The money's lovely. I can't deny the money. It's yummy.
Here she is performing at a bank conference in Moscow, even sitting on the bank president's lap.
I love Russian audiences. They love to be entertained. I don't know if it's the vodka or what, but they love it.
Can I ask how much they pay you?
A lot. That's all I can say. I can go a couple times a year and I'm okay.
But wherever Braxton goes, they still want to hear those same songs.
You know, you have bad days. You think, am I dated? Am I over? Do they still like me?
She just turned 45 and is acting now too.
Do you think you could work this up for a choir?
Starring in the Lifetime movie Twist of Faith, premiering in February.
Give me one more.
What am I gonna do? No.
And guess what? She even has a new hit.
What am I gonna do? I love you.
I Heart You topped the dance charts this summer. The moral of the story? With a voice like that, you'll always be able to sing your way out of a hole.
That you love her.